Oh yeah. I'm selfish.
What's up, SRB fans? Hello, I'm on a new channel, and today I'm going to be seeing how to make edible water bottles. Let's get into the video.
Hi guys, welcome back to Beal Science.
And I had help from my sister.
Miss Moon 24. You can't see me, but yeah.
Alright, here we go.
This is an edible water bottle. Now, I don't know that it's going to fully replace real water bottles, but the whole idea of this and the potential to...
Hold up a second. How is that an edible water bottle?
I don't know. Just watch the video.
Replace real plastic water bottles really exists. This is something pretty cool.
Guys, if
Here we
you
go. Let's try
guys
it
know
out.
what that is, comment down below.
Water. Here's what we need for this project. We need some sodium alginate and we need some calcium lactate. Now, I've got a little more information on what these are later in the video. We're going to start off with 1 cup of water so we can dissolve our sodium alginate.
I can get a cup of water.
We're going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of sodium alginate and put it in our cup of water. Now, this doesn't dissolve very easily, so we tried to whip it up, and finally we resorted to using the blender, which worked really, really well.
Why
And
would
now you
you
can
use a
see we got our
blender?
sodium alginate dissolved in water. Rub your finger together. What does it feel like?
Oh, it's slimy.
Then we need to get 4 cups of water. This is to dissolve our calcium lactate. We're going to use 1 heaping teaspoon of the calcium lactate, which is about 5 grams. I'm going to whip that up in the blender to get it to dissolve, and then I'm going to make a bath
Why
out
use
of
the
it.
blender when
And
you
here are
can
the other
whisk it?
supplies we need to start this project. So we got the sodium alginate. I'm going to take a tablespoon of it. I'm going to set it down in here into the calcium lactate. It's not in here anymore. You see it somewhere over there?
Yeah, it's like a big blob.
Okay, we're going to see if we can fish it out of here. I've got this.
They already made one?
That's so big
That was
now.
quick. If you guys
Don't eat it.
know how
Here we
to
go.
make one, if you guys know how to make one too, comment down below.
Look, there's the shell. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that cool? Popped.
Just eat it all the time.
And
Yeah,
you
I
can
know
make
it's edible.
several of the water balls or water bottles or whatever they are with this setup.
They're
Not
not
just
water
one.
bottles.
And they always come out a little bit different every time. You want to try it, Rock? Sure. Chew it up. Tell us what it's like.
Why did you spit that out?
How is it? Well, what's going on inside of here as these edible water bottles are starting to take shape? Well, we've got the sodium alginate, which is derived from brown seaweed, and it's just a powder. Now, what's going to happen is that's mixed in with the water,
What do you
and
get
then
brown seaweed
we've got
from?
the calcium lactate. Now, calcium lactate is a
You
part
guys
of
know
baking
kind of
powder and
brown.
many other things. Once it goes in there, it starts to build a gel layer between these 2 compounds, and as that gel layer forms, it traps the water inside. What I'd really like to have is a nice sphere. I think that would look way more cool than the blobs we're getting. So I've taken the sodium alginate and I've put it into these homemade molds to make this perfect sphere of the sodium alginate. And they've been in the freezer. And what I'm hoping is that we can get this nice, perfect, edible water bottle sphere. But I don't know. We're going to find out together. Well, these have been freezing overnight. And I'm just going to remove the rubber bands and then remove the racquetball and then somehow peel the balloon off of here. And I should have a nice sphere. There we go. Now remember, that's sodium alginate. So I'm going to put that in a jar, and then I'm going to add the calcium lactate so that the same thing happens, but I'm going to let...
Well, I guess he already made one, so guys,
You're supposed to finish the video, and you only got a couple more minutes. Well, one more minute, so.
well, guys, he
The
finished.
ice slowly
Well,
melts,
guys, he
which
showed us
means
how to
hopefully
make
I
them.
should get a nice
But
round
let's see
water
what
ball. I gotta tell
experiment
you,
he's
this first
doing
one
now.
we started with is crazy feeling. You can
See that gelled outside layer on there? And it's like a slushy snowball thing. I don't know how this is gonna pan out, but we'll just let them keep on soaking and find out. In experimenting, I found that 10 minutes is pretty good when you're just using the blobs. With these ones, you have to let all of the ice melt, which takes a little bit longer. In fact, they were in for about an hour, which gave them a very different consistency than the other ones. But edible water bottles, that's pretty incredible, really. I mean, think of the possibilities. Think of the potential if this could be perfected. It could really revolutionize the world. Get rid of a whole lot of plastic and quench the thirst of a lot of people out there in the world. But I think the science of it's got a little ways to go. And leave me a comment down there. Let me know what you think, or hit the subscribe button, or check out any one of the other videos that are going to pop up here any minute. But the real point of all these videos is this: to keep on learning.
Well, that was the video. He showed us how to make edible water bottles and did an experiment. So I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you comment something funny. Also, like and subscribe. Peace out, squad.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm selfish.